What's up, everybody? Welcome to BODHI. I'm Tamal. This is Hallie. We're going to do a dynamic power yoga class today, 30 minutes. Let's go into child's pose. Come on to your hands and knees, tops of your feet flat on the mat. Sit on the heels, place your forehead to the earth. Either arms extend forward or arms down by your sides. I personally like to have my big toes touching, the knees wide enough apart that the ribs are hanging right between the inner legs. And then I just soften the jaw, the lips, the tongue. And take some moments to catch the breath. And as you find the inhales and the exhales, the Paraka Rajaka, and we smooth out all the bumps in the road. Start to notice the weight of your shins on the mat, the tops of your feet, every toe and toenail pressing into the earth. Notice the weight of your sit bones dragging towards the heels, and that's going to help create space in the low back. Find the softness in the shoulders and in the neck. And maybe your forehead rests on the mat, and maybe the ridge of the nose as well. Let's take a big inhale through the nose. Hold your breath at the top. Out of the mouth. Again, inhale deeply through the nose, holding it at the peak. Let it go. Go back to breathe through the nose. Make your breath sound like the ocean rushing on and offshore. Find the audible ujjayi. Let's extend your arms as far forward as they'll go. Spread your hands wide on the mat. Stretch the fingers and the webbing between the fingers. Sink the tail away from the arms. Let's come onto all fours of your hands and knees. Wrists under the shoulders, knees under the hips, forming a perfect table. Take an inhale. First lift the head, then the chest. Dip the belly, the tail lifts last. Then, as you exhale, the tail goes, the belly draws, and the upper back rounds, the chin tucks in. On your own, just like that, cat-cows. And as you're rolling through these very healthy spinal waves, I want you to keep your arms straight and strong so you have a good base, a strong foundation to play with. And then we'll come to a flat neutral back. Let's extend the right leg behind you, dorsiflex the right foot, spin the right inner thigh to the sky. Now bring the right knee to the nose. Let's round in your upper back. Then inhale, extend the leg back, lift the head up. Then knee to nose, round, extend the leg back, lift the head up on your own. So it's essentially just like the cat-cow we did a moment ago, but with a leg extension involved. So we're starting to stimulate the hips, the psoas, the core muscles, just following the natural evolution of the practice. And then we'll meet with the right leg extended back. Let's reach your left arm forward in a handshake fashion and start to lengthen. So we're pressing down with the right palm. That's going to create space between you and the floor. Now, right inner thigh is still moving up. That means there's a micro internal rotation in that right leg. And we're starting to externally rotate in that left arm. So the left palm is going to angle up a bit. The neck is long. The breath is deep. We'll take an inhale, but as you exhale, only set the left hand down. Tuck your left toes, pick up your left knee, push back into the left heel, three-legged downward facing dog. So we're going to do what we did earlier on all fours, but here in the dog, let's take the right knee to the nose, shoulders are over the wrist, think cat pose. Then inhale, extend the leg back. Again, knee to nose on your own, back and forth. You set the pace, so you don't have to do this super fast unless you want that. You're in control of really how hard this practice can be or how mild it will be. Remember, you can take as many breaks as you like. And we'll meet with the knee at the nose. Shoulders are over wrists. Without lifting the palms, step your foot between the hands. Stay on the ball of the back foot, and let's come up crescent pose, reach to the sky. So we sink into the front knee so it rests at 90 degrees, pressing the right calf to the right shin. We soften the back leg, start to scoop the tail under so the frontal hip points lift. The outer hips hug in, the front ribs go in. Now, we'll take the right palm to your tailbone, and you're going to use that right palm as a guide to manually scoop the tailbone under. Then you can start to lift the chest, creating that sense of cobra or camel pose in the upper spine. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, set the left hand down to the ground, to the inside of the right foot. Pause, turn your chest to the sky, then reach your right arm up, turn your right palm down, reach over your head. So the right bicep hangs nice and low, about an inch or two away from the right cheek. We're wrapping the left tricep back, pressing the left thigh bone into the hamstring and pulling back through the inner left heel. Wrapping the right tricep down and softening the shoulder. Inhale, reach your right arm up. Exhale, right hand down. Step back to the top of a push-up, and let's lower through your first chaturanga. Inhale, cobra, maybe upward facing dog. Then exhale, downward facing dog. So let's lower to all fours, hands and knees. Let's turn your fingers to point towards your knees for the moment. So you're just reversing the grip. Take an inhale, lift the head, the chest, dip the belly, tail lifts last, then exhale, tail scoops, belly goes in, upper back rounds, chin tucks in on your own. When we reverse the position of our hands, it's just going to stretch the wrists, the forearms, the biceps. Let's come to a flat neutral back. Turn your fingers to point forward. Let's extend the left leg behind you. Dorsiflex the foot. Spin the left inner thigh to the sky. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, bring the knee to the nose. Let's round in the upper back. Then inhale, extend the leg back. Lift the head on your own. And the second side of everything is where we clean it up because there's no surprises. We know what's coming. Really, the only surprises are if you're feeling like, man, I'm getting tired. The signals from your own body. Let's meet with the leg extended back. Let's reach your right arm forward in a handshake fashion. So we're pressing down with the left palm, creating space between you and the floor. We're still hooking that left inner thigh and reeling it up to the sky. We're framing in the abdomen, getting long through the back of the neck. Take an inhale, and as you exhale only, set the right hand down, tuck the right toes, pick up the right knee, push back into the right heel, three-legged dog. Here comes the reps. Bring the left knee to the nose, round in the upper back, then inhale, extend the leg back on your own. And this practice, since it's short, we kind of just get right into it, get to the point, right? It's like when you're having a conversation with someone, you want them to explain it to you, but it gets this really roundabout, circular way of getting to the point where we're just cutting to the chase. Let's meet with the knee at the nose. Step it through. Crescent, come all the way up. So we sink into the front knee, pressing the left calf to the left shin. We soften the back leg. We draw the tail under. We frame in the outer hips. We take the front ribs in. Left palm to tailbone, sacrum area. Use that palm to drive the tail under and let the low belly and frontal hip points lift. And you can start to create that upper back bend. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, right hand comes down to the ground. Pause, turn your chest to the sky, then reach your left arm up. Turn the left palm down, reach over your head. So you're firing up the right leg. Press the right thigh bone into the hamstring. Hide the left hip to the right. Every inhale, you're looking to grow longer towards the front of your space. And every exhale, we twist a little bit more towards the sky. So use the breath in your advantage. Let's inhale, reach your left arm up. Exhale, left hand comes down, step back to plank. Let's lower chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. So we'll take a big inhale through your nose. Hold your breath at the top. Out of the mouth. Let's come up high on your toes. Bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, step or hop. Inhale, glance out. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, open the arms and rise to standing. Circle your arms overhead, palms kiss. Prayer in front of the heart. Surya Namaskar A. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, fold your body forward. Inhale, glance out. Then exhale, step or jump back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. So we're just going to do one more round of that. Just honoring tradition, riding our momentum. Come up high on the toes, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, step or spring. Inhale, glance out. Exhale, fold. Inhale, open the arms and rise. Exhale, prayer in front of the heart. Inhale, reach. Exhale to fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Perfect. So let's inhale, lift your right leg up. Bend the knee and open up the hip. Come up high on your left toes. Let's flip your dog. Drop the right foot to the left. Take the right hand off the mat. Reach it up and overhead. Lift from your chest. So you're creating more of an upper back bend versus a lower back bend. And let's come back to the three-legged dog. Right hand to the mat, right leg to the sky. Square the hips off. Let's bring the right knee to the nose. Step it through. Come up, crescent pose. Reach to the sky. So since we're balancing on the ball of that back foot, I want you to think about where you're placing your weight, which means the mound of the right big toe presses into the floor, and maybe you lift the other 4 toes up there. Then you start to stamp the mound of the left big toe into the floor, because the big toes help with balance. Take your hands at prayer. Hook your left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Twist. First thing I like to do is get the elbows to stack. We don't want them kind of all gobbledygook and off center. Then you look to get your thumbs closest to the heart center, the sternum. That requires applying more weight with the right palm down into the bottom hand. Start to lengthen through the sides of the waist and the neck, and if you want more, you can open the arms. Now, sometimes to come out of things, it's more challenging than getting into it. So I want you to think crescent, and on an inhale, come all the way up, reach to the sky. Then exhale, hands come down. Let's step back. Let's lower chaturanga. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. So we'll lift the left leg up. Bend the knee, open up the hip. Come up high on your right toes. Flip your dog, drop the left foot to the right. Take the left hand off the mat, reach it up and overhead. Lift from the chest. Come back to the three-legged dog. Left hand to the mat, left leg to the sky. Square the hips, knee to nose. Step it through. Stay on the ball of the back foot. Come up, crescent, reach to the sky. So you settle into your stance. You soften the space around your neck, the trapezius muscles. We are crawling the scapulas towards the sit bones. Then you take your hands at prayer. We hook the right elbow to the outside of the left knee. Again, elbows stack. Apply more pressure with the top hand down into the bottom hand. Fire up the right leg. The back leg's really active. You're pressing the right thigh bone up into the hamstring and pulling back through the inner right heel. Then you can decide if you want to open your arms up and expand upon what you're already doing. I know your torso's all twisted up. See if you can untwist the face a little bit. And then with the strength in your legs, think crescent. And on an inhale, come up, reach to the sky. Exhale, hands come down. Let's step back. Let's lower chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. So we'll take a big inhale through the nose. Hold your breath at the top. Out of the mouth. Come up high in your toes. Bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, step or spring. Inhale, glance out. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose, sit low, reach high, Utkatasana. Exhale, stand up. Same exhale, prayer in front of the heart. B series, inhale, chair pose. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, knee to nose. Step it through. Back heel down. Inhale, rise, warrior one. Exhale, hands come down. We step back. We lower chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, knee to nose, pause. Step it through. Back heel down. Inhale, rise, warrior pose. Exhale, hands come down. We step back. We lower chaturanga. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, down dog. So we've got one more round of these. Let's rise high in the toes, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, step or spring. Inhale, glance out. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair. Exhale, stand. Same exhale, prayer in front of the heart. Inhale, chair. Exhale, folds. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, knee to nose. Step it through. Inhale, rise, warrior one. Exhale, hands come down. Let's step back. Let's lower chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, knee to nose. Step it through. Inhale, rise, warrior. Exhale, hands down. Step back. Let's lower chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. So let's lower to all fours, hands and knees. Wrists under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Extend the right leg behind you. Reach your left arm forward in a handshake fashion in front of you. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, bring the right knee into your stomach. Get your left elbow to touch the knee at the center of your body, round in the upper spine. Then inhale, extend the limbs out. Then exhale, draw it back in on your own, just like this, for the next 30 seconds, slow or fast. I want to emphasize that right arm being straight. It's part of the strength of the foundation of the pose. Let's meet with the arm reaching forward, the leg extending back. So now we're going to bend the right leg, reach back with the left hand, see if you can catch the right ankle, toe, pant leg, whatever you got, doesn't matter. Drive the right shin bone back, lift the chest more. Take an inhale. As you exhale, reach your arm forward, extend the leg back, pause here. Take another inhale, and as you exhale, only set the left hand down. Feels like deja vu. Tuck the left toes, pick up the left knee, push back into the left heel, three-legged dog. Let's take the right knee to the nose. Step it forward. Back heel turns down. Wedge the right arm against the outer right calf. Reach the left arm to the sky. You can always place the right hand on a block or a book, a prop. We turn the left hand down, reach over your head. The left bicep hangs low. we seal the outer edge of the left foot down. So the inner left arch, calf, and thigh gets buoyant. We keep pressing the outer right leg against the inner right arm. That's going to help scoop the right sit bone under and turns the chest. And since we're doing these like dynamic linking of things into each other, this wouldn't be the same if we didn't add some kind of fun balancing pose. So I want you to reach your left arm up, take the left hand to your left hip. Look about 12 inches in front of you and place your right fingers there, or place your hand on a block there. Take your back foot off the ground for half moon Ardha Chandrasana. We want to anchor down to the mound of the right big toe, the standing leg. Then you can stack the whole left side of the body on top of the right, but you want your left big toe angling slightly down. Then you can reach your left arm up. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Now take an inhale. As you exhale, only set the left hand to the ground. Square your hips towards the floor. So now we're changing the position of our hips. Walk your hands towards your right leg. Get nice and close. Slide the right hand to the right. Slide the left hand to the left. Cup the earth with the fingers, and then dip your chest, your sternum towards that right shin. Let the elbows bend and flare out to the sides. Yes. Whenever we change the position of our hips, we need a good couple of moments and a few poses linked together of that same hip rotation for our body to acclimate and adjust to it, to get the benefits from it. So while you're here, draw your chest forward. Bend your right knee enough so your ribs cradle the right knee and quad, but keep the left leg straight. Take your hands at prayer in front of the heart. Oh, notice if you're slouching, try to lift your shoulder blades the height of the hips. Reach your arms forward. Think crescent, step way back. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, hands come down. Let's step back. Let's get out of there. Lower chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's lower to all fours, your hands and your knees, guys. Let's extend the left leg back. Let's reach the right arm forward in a handshake fashion. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, bring the left knee into the stomach, get the right elbow to touch the knee, then inhale, extend the limbs out, back and forth on your own. We'll meet, reaching the arm forward, extending the leg back. Then we'll bend the left leg, reach back with your right hand, catch the ankle, drive the shin back as you lift the chest more. Now, if you feel really off balance, chances are the structure's just a little bit off. You want to make sure the left wrist is directly underneath the left shoulder. We're always looking to line up the long axis of bones. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, reach your arm forward, extend the leg back, pause here. Take another inhale, but as you exhale, only set the right hand down, tuck your right toes, pick up to the right knee, push back into the right heel, three-legged dog. Let's take the left knee to the nose, step it through. Back heel will turn down, climb onto the fingers, leave your left arm where it is, and the outside of the left shin and calf, reach the right arm to the sky. You can always place your left hand on a prop. Turn the right hand down, reach over your head. Remember that right bicep hangs low. The right tricep wraps down. The side waist gets long. So, this is where we start to prep. You take the right arm up and you place the right hand on the right hip. Look 12 inches in front of you. Place your left fingers there, or maybe put your hand on a block there. Back foot comes up. Your left leg's the standing leg. So we're stamping the left big toe into the floor. That's where the mound or the weight of your body should rest in the mound of that big toe. You angle the right big toe slightly down as you stack the right side of the body on top of the left. Now you can reach your right arm up. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, only set the right hand down. Start to square your hips towards the floor. Walk your hands towards your left leg, get close. Slide the left hand to the left, slide the right hand to the right. Cup the floor with the fingers, and then dip your chest, your sternum towards the left shin bone. Let your elbows bend and flare out to the sides. Urdhva Prasrita Ekapadasana. Now, keep what you have, draw your chest forward. Bend the left leg a lot, but keep the right leg straight. Take your hands at prayer. Bent knee, oh my God, my legs are on fire, warrior 3. Reach the arms forward. Think crescent, step way back. Inhale, reach to the sky. Then exhale, hands come down. Let's step back, let's lower chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. So before we go anywhere else, take an inhale through the nose, hold your breath at the peak. Let it go. Lower the knees, cross one ankle over the other, sit behind your feet, swoop your legs through to the front. Extend your legs out in front of you, grab a hold of your butt, move your glutes back with the bottoms of your thighs out. Wipe sweat away. Inhale, reach your arms up, sit up tall. Then exhale, hinge and fold forward. Paschimottanasana. So if you're having trouble touching your toes, you can always use a towel or a strap as an extension pull for your arms. Great aid. Otherwise, if you are holding onto your toes, you want to pull the outer edges of your feet back as you press the inner edges of your feet forward. From here, let's sit up. Scoot forward, let's lay on your back. Once you're on your back, bend your knees, set your feet on the floor, heels to your butt, plant the palms, let's lift the hips, bridge pose. You can interlace your fingers underneath the back, tuck the upper arm bones underneath you. If you want more, you can take upward facing bow as an alternate. Just make sure your toes are pointing forward or slightly inward. The tailbone scoops forward, the inner thighs roll down. Take an inhale, lift a little more, then exhale, come on down, hug your knees to your chest. Keep your knees into your chest, take your arms out to the sides like cactus arms. Cross the right knee over the left. Maybe you can hook your right foot under the left calf. If it doesn't hook, it's not a big deal. Look to the right, drop both knees to the left. If you need to adjust your hips or scoot them towards the right a bit more, that's a good option. Keep your arms where they are. Bring your knees back up into your chest. We'll switch sides. Tangle your legs the other way. Look to the left. Drop both knees to the right. Bring your knees back up into your chest. Untangle the legs and hug them in with the arms. Place your forehead to the knees. Take a very big inhale through your nose. Hold your breath at the top. When you hold your breath, it's a kumbhaka, retention. It builds all the stress to the surface. And then you let it go. Sprawl open. Shavasana. You've arrived. Let your body rest. Bhaja Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasade Gaura Bhakta Vrindam Tapta Kanchana Gaurange Radhe Vrindavaneshvare Vrishabhanu Suti Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Raghupati Raghava Rajaram Patita Pavana Sitaram Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram. Together, take a big inhale through your nose. Hold your breath. Let it go. Look at your fingers, your toes. Bring movement back to the body. And with your eyes still shut, let's roll over to your right side. And with your eyes still closed, let's come up to seated. Sit up tall, take your hands at prayer in front of your heart, follow your breath. Take a big inhale through your nose, hold it at the top, out of your mouth. Bow your head. Namaste.